Okay, in this video I'm just going to go through the grade 1 improvisation tests for those of you that are sitting exams fairly shortly. At grade 1 level you're presented with what's essentially just a chord chart, which is just a line with 4 bars divided, and every example is the same. It's 4 bars repeated around and around, probably 4 times it goes around the sequence. And really they're just wanting you to see that you can play in time with the track that's played in a suitable style, which is just going to be they're all in 4/4, so it's always going to be a rock kind of any one of the 8th note rock grooves that I but probably more of the early ones, the 1 to 4 are the most appropriate. And they'll present you with and they'll just say do example number 5. So you've got to look at the time signature, like I say, they're all 4/4, and then just look at the style. It says ballad on the first one, heavy rock. I think they're all either ballad, heavy rock, or pop, and basically they're all the same. If you come to the heavy rock, you might want to play a loose hi-hat, and maybe play with a little bit more punchiness, a little bit more volume, or you could play the ride cymbal for a bit of variety, and really just trying to put a fill in on the last 2 beats of the 4th bar every time you come around the sequence. They all fade out towards the end, so just try and be aware of that and start to play quieter in fitting with what you're hearing. And just a reminder, you only do one of these. There's 10 examples here, but it could be any one of the 10. So here we'll go with example number 1. This one says it's a ballad at 76 beats per minute, so it's relatively slow. But when you hear the counting, there isn't a verbal counting, so you're going to hear a click, 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 click. So those 4 counts at the end, they're the crotchets or quarter notes. So you're going to most likely be playing 8th notes, so you want to be subdividing during those click, click, click into 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, so that when you come in, you're in time, but playing 8th notes on the hi-hat or quavers. So here we go, example number 1. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Bar 2. 3, bar 4, 2, bar 1 again, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4. Starting to fade now. Bar 3, bar 4. That's all there is to it. Now example 2 says heavy rock, so I'm going to elect to use a loose hi-hat and maybe play a slightly different bass drum pattern. So here we go. This one's at 104, so a little bit quicker. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Bar 3. Bar 4. Bar 2. 3. Bar 4. Bar 1. Bar 2. Bar 3. Bar 4. Bit of a strange way to do this test to fade out. It's not very practical, really. So example number 3 says heavy rock as well. I think I might change this one to a ride cymbal just for a bit of change of colour on the top level, and it says 90 beats per minute, so a little bit slower. 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Bar 2. Slightly longer fill there. Bar 3. Bar 4. Bar 2. Bar 3. Bar 4. seems pointless going any softer than that. And number 4 says a ballad, and it's 63 beats per minute. So this is the slowest one so far. So you just got to be ready in that counting to sort of subdivide into eighth notes. So a ballad is just a slow, usually a love song, something like that. So here we go. 1, 2, oh, very slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bar 2, bar 3, bar 4, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4. So I'm just varying the bass drums. Bar 3, bar 4, fading out, bar 3. I'm just going to say finish on the first beat of the 4th bar on the fade out. I think sounds more suitable. Yeah, just be careful on the slow ones. It's very easy, particularly when you're doing the fill-in, to get ahead of the beat. So just try and be aware of keeping on top of staying in time. And number 5. So number 5 says 96 beats per minute, and it says pop. So it's again just an eighth note groove, varying the groove, the bass drums maybe, and fill-ins on the last 2 beats of the 4th bar. So here we go. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, bar 3, bar 4. And example 6, we're back to the heavy rock theme, so I might go back to the loose hi-hat again for this one. And this one says 100 beats per minute, so a little bit quicker. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bar 2, bar 3, bar 4. Bar 2, 3, 4, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4, bar 2, fade out. Number 7 is also, oh no, this one says pop 96, so very like example 5 was the same. So we'll try this one. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, bar 3, bar 4. Hear the bass line. This is bar 4. Bar 3. Bar 4. Fade out. And number 8. 8 8 is a ballad, 72 beats per minute, so it's back to quite a slow. I think I might try a cross stick on this one. You don't have to do this, but this is just to show what a cross stick is, which is this sort of sound. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bar 2, bar 3, bar 4, bar 2, 3, bar 4, bar 2, 3, bar 4, bar, so this is a fade out. Okay, number 9 says, and it's another heavy rock, but not quite as quick as the previous heavy rocks. This one's 88 beats per minute. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4. Hear the bass lines, quite a lot of bass drums. Bar 3, bar 4, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4. Fade out. Bar 3. And last one is number 10, which is a simple rock, they're calling this one. It's 108 beats per minute. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bar 2, bar 3, bar 4, 2, bar 3, bar 4, bar 1, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4, bar 1, 2, fade out, 3. And there you go. So anything along those sort of lines would do sufficiently for the grade 1 improvisation.